everyone, this is Joanna from Explore Me a Story. Really glad to be here, and I'm missing everyone tons. So today's video is for our big kid yogis, children aged 5 to 8. And we're going to start our video today with, we're going to share our feelings with each other. So we like to do a practice when we come to class called our rosebud and thorn, and it helps us to share our feelings and get things off our chest if they're bothering us. So here we go. I'll go first. I'm going to ring the singing bowl, and I'm going to share my rose, which is something that has made me feel good or happy about, followed by my thorn, which is something that has been maybe upsetting or is a negative feeling. And then I'm going to share my bud, which is something that I'm looking forward to. So here we go. My rose today would be waking up to the sound of a beautiful bird and his lovely song this morning. And it just reminded me that he's out there singing his little heart out, and he's just happy for the sake of being happy. He's out singing and sharing his song with us, and that really made me happy. And then my thorn today, I don't have a thorn to share, so I don't need to find one because I don't have one. The next thing I'm going to share is my bud, and that's something I'm looking forward to. So my bud today, I know what my bud is. That would be that I'm really looking forward to opening my mindful nature preschool in the fall. I'm so excited for all the children who are signing up to be at the school with me, and I'm so excited to be planning all these wonderful activities together. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now it's your turn. So if you don't have a singing bowl, you can pretend, you can make the ding noise yourself, and you can share your rosebud and thorn with maybe one of your lovely toy friends like Yoga Bear, or maybe your pet, or maybe someone in your house. So when you've finished sharing your rosebud and thorn, we are going to move on to our next activity, which is to flip ourselves upside down. Because when we flip ourselves upside down, we change our view of things, and our perspective changes, and we might see things differently. So when we're feeling anxious and a bit nervous and a bit confused and upset about the virus that's happening at the moment, and the fact that we're not at school with our friends and our teachers, we may feel frustrated about that also, and a little bit angry. We could feel sad. So we're going to flip ourselves upside down. We're going to let all of those things tumble out of our head and wash away. And also we can take a couple of breaths and invite in some gratitude and some positive feelings and thoughts, okay? So we need to now find a flat surface like a wall or a door, because we're going to do our L dog to go upside down. So make your way back to your door or your wall, and we're going to come upside down. So hands to the floor, heels to the wall, spread your fingers, walk yourself up carefully, come into your L-shaped position, and imagine you can even shake your head, imagine all of those things, all the negative thoughts and feelings pouring out of your head, and then take a couple of deep breaths and invite in all the wonderful, positive, helpful thoughts and feelings. And then we're going to walk down the wall. Come back down again. And come back to move on to our next activity. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to come into another inverted position, another upside down position. And that one today is going to be our shoulder stand. Because from our shoulder stand, we're going to play a fun game with, you can get these ready in a minute, some little Beanie Baby toys, or some little guys if you have those. Anything will do, but just something, because we're going to pick them up with our feet, okay? And that will be part of our activity in a minute. But the first thing we're going to do is come into our shoulder stand. So I'm going to turn my camera up like that, and hopefully I can come into a shoulder stand and you'll be able to see me. So I'm going to lay down on the floor. I'm going to bring my heels in towards my bottom. I'm going to bring my knees up, reach my feet up, bring my hands to my back, and then reach the soles of my feet, the balls of my feet up to the sky. And you can rotate your ankles a little bit, point and flex your toes, take some deep breaths, and feel how it is to be upside down. Take one nice big deep breath, and then come down slowly. Use your arms to help you come down and roll up. So from here, we're going to place our toys where our feet are going to be. And then behind us, I have a basket, but you don't have to have a basket. You can just drop them over your head. We're going to pick up our toys with our feet. We're going to drop them over the top of our head, and we're going to come into plow pose. So we're going to be rolling back, dropping the toys over our head into plow pose. Pick them up with our feet, drop them over the top of our head, and then go back and pick up another one. So here we go. And I'll lay down again. Get my feet ready. So you should be able to see me dropping the toys over my head. So you can have bent knees or straight legs as you come over and drop. And then come up and drop. So you want to be able to do about 10. Keep breathing in and out. I've run out of toys now. So I'm just going to keep dropping them over, up and over. And for the last one, we're going to stay over. You can bend your knees and bring your knees as close to your ears as possible. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and then roll up again. And you should be able to feel all the energy moving around your body from playing that little game. Now, the next thing we're going to do is to think of some things that we are grateful for, because I want you to go away and create a little gratitude journal for yourself. So you can take a piece of paper and fold it into two and fold it again and make a little booklet, and you're going to write in your gratitude journal each day 3 or 4 things that you are grateful for, because that really helps us to turn our thinking around, especially if we're feeling some negative thoughts and feelings, okay? So you might say something like, I'm grateful for being at home with my family. You might feel grateful for getting to see your grandparents or friends on FaceTime. You might be grateful for having time to work on a project at home. So each day, maybe before bedtime, you can get out your little gratitude journal and write down 3 or 4 things that you feel grateful about. And that will help us to keep some positive thinking going, and help us to take care of the way we are thinking. And then the last thing I want us to do is I'm going to make up a very quick yoga story, because I want you to make up a yoga story and send it to me. Okay? So, yoga stories are really fun. You get to tell a story and you get to incorporate yoga poses. So I'm going to start, and let me think now. Once upon a time, there was a very small bird. So I'm on my tiptoes right now, balancing. There was a very small bird, and he grew up to be a beautiful eagle. So here comes eagle pose. Here we go. Whoa. Here comes eagle pose. And the eagle flew and flew until he could find the tallest tree in the land. And from the tree, he could see far and wide. And do you know what he saw? He saw a beautiful rainbow. So here comes rainbow pose. He saw a really beautiful rainbow. And at the end of the rainbow, there wasn't a pot of gold. There was a unicorn. And the unicorn lived in a house. So here comes my house, which is my downward dog pose. Lived in a house, and she had a friend who was a bunny rabbit. So here come my bunny ears. And the bunny rabbit used to hop all over the place and often get lost. And the unicorn, other side this time, would have to go searching for Bunny Rabbit. And she would follow the rainbow. So I'm going to do my rainbow on the other side. She would follow the rainbow, because often the bunny rabbit, here comes Bunny again, would be at the very end of the rainbow. Now this one day, the unicorn, so let's do a standing unicorn this time. The unicorn couldn't find Bunny anywhere. She looked and she looked, and she came across a river where she found a boat. So I'm going to come into yoga boat pose. And she sailed the boat to a beautiful island. And she searched again for Bunny. And do you know where she found Bunny? Floating across the sky on the back, let's see, on the wings of a beautiful butterfly. So here's butterfly pose. My feet, soles of feet together. And she called to Bunny, "Hey, wait for me." And they both flew off on a wonderful adventure together. So there's my yoga story that I made up on the spot, and you get to practice. You're going to make a yoga story of your own, And I'd love you to record your yoga story of you telling your yoga story and send it to me. I'd really love that. And you could do it with a sibling, brother or sister. If you have one at home, you could do that. You could include some of your toys too. So a really great way to use your imagination and practice your yoga poses. So the last thing we're going to do now is we're going to come, and you can either lay down with your legs up the wall or lay down flat. I'm going to turn my video. You're going to lay down flat on the ground, and I am going to talk you through a nice relaxation. So come and lay down or put your feet up the wall. And I want you to relax and imagine, especially if you're laying down, that you are a piece of you are laying on a hot piece of toast, and your body is the butter sinking into the bread. You're relaxing, and the ground underneath you is totally supporting you. So we're going to take a big deep breath all the way from the bottom of our feet up to the top of our head. And another deep breath all the way from the tip of your toes right up to the top of your head. And while you're laying there, I want you to remember that you are made of love. And that you are chosen especially to be in the world because you have beautiful gifts to share with the world, and you make the world a better place. So remember always, always, always to be kind.